one of those fans went on YouTube last night. He did this like monologue, 7 minutes long. He's passionate. He's fantastic. Just.
Here we go, guys. Sunday. And y'all know what that means. The week starts over again. Weekends are so fast. But anyway, guys, let me talk about just a real brief, rough draft overview of the Dallas Cowboy LA Ram in Hawaii preseason game, week 2. Preseason game, guys. Preseason. Let me get that out first. It was a preseason game. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not let's pump our brakes on what we saw last night, because preseason, it is what it is. You get what you get. It is very standard. They're not going to go all out and dig in the playbook. They're not going to show you everything they got. A lot of guys, oh, it's vanilla, oh, it's the same calls, yada yada yada. Just like I said, preseason is preseason, guys. It's pretty much practice. It really doesn't mean anything as far as us on the outside looking in as a fan base. It really means a lot to the team, because it's a good way to look at the second and third string guys who are going to make this team or whatever. It's going to be very walkthrough-ish. So what you saw yesterday was pretty much a rough draft over what they've been practicing. Let's talk about Dak Prescott real quick, just real quick. 5 for 5, 64 yards, I believe, 1 touchdown pass, QBR 118.8. He got sacked. That's because of the missed block. Y'all saw that missed block by Pollard. They blitzed. They loaded the box. They blitzed. Put us back down to like the 2-3 yard line. I gave Dak a B plus because of this, and I was just going to give him a B, but I gave him a plus because he drove all the way up the field. You get what I'm saying? So I got to give him a plus for that. Even though it's just preseason. These are just preseason. Everything that I talk about, it stops at preseason. I don't give a damn how good you do in preseason. It stops. It doesn't count. Now, regular season is a different ball game. You get what I'm saying? So, Dak did pretty good. He was able to move the ball downfield. So Dak is Dak. I'm not really here to analyze him. I just want to talk about the grade I gave him for that last night preseason game. Tony Pollard. Let's talk about Tony Pollard. This guy is ready. He is. I was really hard on him during the offseason, or I think season. I was really hard on him. But now he has shown me, in preseason, that he can play this game at a high level. This guy's really explosive. He really has a good first step burst. He's patient. He allows the line to open up the holes. And when he gets in open field, it's over. I feel sorry for the defense if he gets in the open field, because you're not catching him. The only problem, I gave him an A. No. I gave him an A. I was going to give him an A plus, but I give him an A minus. Because of the simple fact of the minus comes in at the missed block. Could have got Dak killed. You got to know how to block being a running back, because we run a lot of play action. You know what I'm saying? We run a lot of shotgun formation, draw plays, fake draws and stuff like that. And sometimes sometimes they act like they're going to give you the ball as a running back, and they don't. You have to stand back and block. You have to know how to block. You have to be able to be ready for that block. And that's one thing about Zeke. That's what makes him an all-around back, the best back in football, because he's a damn good blocker. He saved Dak's life a lot of times last year, because they blitz to load up the box. They blitz. Offensive line can't block everybody. So Zeke was always back there to take up the slack. And Pollard's got to learn that. 2, he's an upright runner. He needs to get low when he's going through the hole. He needs to get really low and protect that ball. He needs to protect that ball, because when you're a big target, I didn't know he was like 6'2" and a half. So he's a big target. Damn, biting me and shit. He's a pretty big target. So that leads to turnovers, fumbles, and etc. So he's got to get low and protect that ball. But other than that, he did great. He was able to hit the holes. He was able to get get in open space and make something happen. And he scored a touchdown. So that's you can't ask for anything better than that out of a rookie running back in the preseason. Let's just hope that transitions over into the regular season. And if and when Zeke comes back, that 1-2 punch, getting Pollard in third down, or different situations, man. I mean, he can line up at the slot. I mean, he can do different things. He can catch balls out of the backfield. He can pretty much do a lot and help this team. So I'm not worried about Pollard too much. Just the inexperience that that's gonna happen. He's gonna fumble the ball. He's gonna drop some balls in the regular season. It's gonna happen. So because he's young. I liked what Jason Witten did. It was 3rd and 6. Jason Witten was able to move the chains, and that's one thing that we were kind of worried about, us as Cowboy fans. Jason Witten coming back and being able to be that safety blanket for Dak Prescott on 3rd down. It was 3rd and 6, good example, and he was able to run a simple route and move the chains. That's all we ask. We know he can't really do too much more, but that's all we ask. Somebody that's consistent and to move the chains. Blake Jarwin or Schultz didn't play last night, so Jason Witten got a lot of playing time in that first couple of series. And number 80, the backup, I can't even remember his name, but he's kind of struggling a little bit. He didn't do too well. But Pollard went ahead and went in for the touchdown right there. I think it was like a 15, 20-yard run in the red zone. So that was one thing I was watching too, the red zone play, how we were able to get in the end zone in the red zone, because that's what we've been struggling with for the past two years is, getting all the way downfield and kicking a field goal. And speaking of kicking field goals, my God, Maher, man, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to make this team, or if he makes this team, because he missed he missed some field goals yesterday. And that's one thing that the Dallas Cowboys really focus on is field goal kickers being able to get all the way downfield, because a lot of times we get downfield and we have to kick a field goal. How you doing? We have to kick a field goal, so we missed that field goal. And it was a 55 or something yard field goal, pretty far. But Maher is known for making those big kicks, so he's not really consistent. And we need consistency, and especially at field goal. So not having a kicker and not having a backup quarterback really sucks. Cooper Rush did pretty good last night, so he's probably going to win that number 2 spot. But Mike White, poor baby, bless his heart. I don't know, he's struggling like big time. I don't know. I don't think he's going to make this team. They need to find a veteran at home that's sitting on their couch, that's still got a couple of years left in him, and able to work with the young guys, even work with Dak. Back in the day, we had Troy Aikman, we had Jason Garrett, but we had Wade Wilson, who was kind of like a coach on the sideline, a coach on the field / player. And he was able to go and get the playbook and go over the X's and O's with Troy Aikman when he threw an interception or whatever. So you kind of always need that, what I always say, you always need that old dog on the sideline, kind of showing you the ropes. He's not going to play too much, so he's just kind of being a coach on the field, on the sideline. But that's pretty much all I got. Defense is self-explanatory. They did good. The first team, they did good. Offensive line did pretty good. Zach Martin didn't play. Tyron Smith didn't play. Tyron Smith always claims that he's feeling great. This is the best I ever felt, but he always ends up tweaking that back again. So we won't probably see him until regular season. Zach Martin didn't play as well. Lyle Collins played at the tackle. Connor Williams played at left guard. Collins, Malik Collins. Oh man, if he stays healthy, he'll be great. And that's another thing. Let me hit this point. Defensive tackle position. I was keeping an eye on that too, because we've been struggling kind of on the inside. And Malik Collins was clogging up those holes and getting in there and kind of being a baby Warren Sapp a little bit, yesterday. So let's see if all this can transition and carry over to the regular season. We're seeing some good things here and there, but like I say at the beginning of the video, like I've always said, preseason, regular season, 2 different things, man. Let's not put too much stock into it, but I have to analyze and I have to talk about what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's all I got today, guys. you know, we got a long week ahead of us. I think we got the Texans this week. I believe it's here. Cowboys are coming. They're back here in Dallas. Zeke is back in Dallas. Don't get your heads pumped up about that either. But that's all I got, man. It's Sunday. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day with my family. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?